Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to College Hoops Tonight. As always, I'm your host, Austin Samuels, and today we are doing a little trending teams where we're going to talk about two teams that are trending upwards and one team that is trending down. Teams that we'd pick with right now if March Madness started today, and obviously one team we would pick against if March Madness started today. So let's hop right into it with the first team. So our first team, we got the Wyoming Cowboys. They are currently in Joe Lunardi's first four out in ESPN bracketology. This team is scorching hot right now. They've won 7 of their last 8 games. They've been absolutely dominating the Mountain West Conference so far. Their only loss was to a really, really good Boise State team who is undefeated in the conference as of right now. However, Colorado State does have a pretty tough schedule coming up ahead, which could, make things a little bit shaky for them. They play Colorado State and then Boise State, both at home. Those teams are both the best teams in the Mountain West other than Wyoming. But after that, it should be pretty smooth sailing for them. This team's really just an offensive juggernaut. They've got 4 players that average double digits. And everybody can shoot the 3 ball. This team's really hard to stop. And if they get hot on a certain night, they can beat almost anybody in college basketball. So if March Madness started today, I would definitely be picking with Wyoming. They are trending up. Looking at the other team that's trending up, we got the Providence Friars. This team is projected as a 4 seed right now. They've shot all the way up to a 4 seed. They've won 5 games in a row after dropping that game to Marquette. They had a huge weekend. They beat number 21 Xavier on the road, and then they beat number 22 Marquette at home. This team is really, really good defensively. That's their biggest strength. As of this season, so far this season, they've only allowed 64 points per game, which is the best mark in the Big East. For Providence, they've got a pretty easy schedule ahead. They play a lot of the Big East's weaker teams, including St. John's, Georgetown, and DePaul. 2 of those games on the road, but nonetheless, pretty easy opponents. Should be smooth sailing for Providence going ahead. If the NCAA tournament started today, I would definitely be picking Providence to make a run. They are trending up. Now, lastly, we got our team that's trending down, and for this, we're going to go with the LSU Tigers. Currently, they are projected as a 5 seed as of right now. They've lost 4 out of their last 5 games. They've really been struggling in conference play. However, they do have a pretty easy schedule ahead. They take on Ole Miss at home, Vanderbilt on the road, and then Texas A&M on the road. Obviously, games aren't easy in the SEC. Every game's tough. However, in the big picture, some easier games for LSU than they've been playing. Their biggest problem is they haven't been able to score the ball very effectively. They're averaging just 63 points a game in their last 5. Teams have double-teamed their 2 really good big men, Tari Eason and Darius Days, forcing the guards to have to make 3-pointers and hit tough shots, and they haven't been able to do it. So LSU has really, really struggled offensively the past couple of weeks. As of right now, I would probably be picking against them in the NCAA tournament, and therefore they are trending down. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I always appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. As always, I'm your host, Austin Samuels. You've been watching College Hoops Tonight. Have a good one, people.